Okay, wait, back to my mom.
Okay.
So we all went to dinner after, and she was like, I'm going to treat the boys to like dinner and drinks, whatever. Mm-hmm. And we got to talking about the podcast, and we got to talking about why I'm single. And let's just say my mother had a lot of thoughts about why I'm single. And one of them being that she doesn't approve of what I post on Instagram and how I portray myself to men online. Like,
is this something you've been wanting to talk about?
Well, I mean,
it was a big deal at dinner.
Yeah.
Okay. It was a really big deal.
And like is Kenna upset?
Kenna was upset on the spot. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, fine.
Understandably so. I would have been if I was her.
I mean,
so
she was
so your mom was drilling you a little bit?
Yeah.
Like
not a little
out
bit.
of love.
A lot of it.
Tough love.
But definitely out of love, but a lot of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so what you post on Instagram and what else?
Like she was just like, you post bikini pictures, you post your ass all over Instagram. Like what else was she?
Twerking.
Oh yeah.
Like at the bar, dancing at the bar, like that type
I was
of
like,
stuff.
so I'm just supposed to like not dance at the bar to find a man? Like that's stupid. Like there are men out here that are dating OnlyFans models, which respect, but like I'm not doing that. So if I can't, like, it's just like, you're telling me I'm not going to find a man because I'm dancing at the bar and like shaking my ass and like posting on Instagram in a bikini. Like I just feel like I will find someone that loves me for who I am.
You will.
And that will put up with me dancing at the bar and having a good time. Like dance is also just a way that I express myself.
Yeah. And it's not like you're dancing from the minute you walk into the bar to when we leave. Like, there's still like moments of like standing around drinking and talking to friends that like somebody could catch you doing that as well. I don't know. Like it's definitely like you could deep dive on like why people are single, but like I think it really all has to do with just like God's plan.
Yeah, I also hate the question like why are you still single or how are you still single?
Like we don't know.
I stayed out of it when your mom was going in on you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is a mother-daughter thing that I don't need to be in the way of.
And she's having it at the full dinner table in front of everybody.
Yeah, she was holding court.
Was it kind of embarrassing?
You tell me, were you embarrassed?
I mean, no. Like, my mom is just who she is.
You definitely looked upset, though.
I mean, to an extent.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like...
Have you had that chat before? Or is that the first time she's like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, in college, I posted a bathing suit photo of me in the snow. I put on a bathing suit and took a photo shoot in the snow, a white bathing suit. And I was like,
Snow Bunny.
It might be cold, but it's hot over here. It was my caption.
So
fucking.
So cringe. Would have double tapped though. But anyways.
And like my ass was out, right? Like my ass was out. And my mom was like, you are never going to get a job. No one's
a job.
Yeah, you're never going to get a job if you post like this. It's like it's been this conversation for years.
Okay.
So
you were all just kind of like, you were also just kind of over it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, dude.
Like, okay, mom.
Yeah. I was just trying to listen because one, I love your mom. She seems great.
She's great.
That was my first time like spending time with her. I hope it's not the last. I love her.
Yeah.
I hope she doesn't get upset with me with some of this conversation. But I think it, like, I see both sides. I see you being like, dude, I'm a 20-something hot girl in Nashville and I'm having fun. And like, this is also, times have changed since you were my age, mom, and you were a hot 20-something doing this. Like, it looks way different now. And I think certain things are more acceptable than they used to be. But I also see her side of being like, there are consequences for actions. And so I do think that like presenting yourself online in a certain way does weed out a certain percentage of guys. Now, are those the guys that you're interested in? Doesn't sound like it, because it sounds like you wouldn't want to compromise that part of you for somebody. So those guys aren't on your radar anyways. So, okay, who cares? So, but I can see where she's coming from of like, no, it definitely does have an impact.
Okay, I have two things to say
I follow
about
and
that.
love and agree.
Yes. Number one, like my mom met my dad when she was 19. So she has no idea what it's like to date in your 20s and to be single and like live life the way that I'm living it now. She has no idea.
Great point.
That's number one. Number two, what was your second point?
She's literally never lived this phase.
She's never.
Yeah.
Neither has my mom. She met my dad when she was 19 as well.
Yeah. Like it's just, so you can't really say shit.
I was talking about how actions have consequences, though. It does have an impact and it does weed out that time.
Yeah. I would never be interested. I would adjust I mean, like, a relationship is about compromise, right? And like, if my future boyfriend were to say, hey, like, it makes me really uncomfortable when you dance like that at the bar or when you post your ass on social media, like, I would listen and understand, and to an extent, like, I think if there's like a controlling aspect to it, I'm not here for that.
Sure.
I'm agreeing with you on like weeding out the guys that like aren't okay with it, but like I would change some things about what I am doing in my single life for the right person to an extent.
Okay, cool. I think that's totally fair then.
Right? Like, is that like, I don't know. I feel like I am ready for a relationship. Do you guys disagree?
No, I think that you are, like, especially like in the house and like like cooking and like doing like things for other people. Like, no, I think that you've been single for so long that like you could like, and comfortable with yourself, that you could bring somebody in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I would be a great girlfriend, and I would adjust like I said, the things that I'm doing now, I am okay to like reevaluate and change some of those things if it makes my future boyfriend, husband uncomfortable.
Which I think is huge. I would also, to play devil's advocate, I would say, if I'm a guy and I meet you at the bar and then I get your Instagram and then I check out your Instagram later that night and I'm looking at it, I will have to address the fact that, okay, this is the person that she portrays online. Do I want to wait around and ask her if she'll compromise on certain things there? Or, you know what I mean? Like, certain guys they'll put in the work and they'll put in the time with you, and like they'll get to a point where they can be like, hey, by the way, would you like still be doing that if we were exclusive or whatever? Some guys will stick that out. Some guys will just be like, oh,
next.
Fuck that, dude. I'm not around for this type of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm just doing what everyone who is listening is doing right now and looking at Kenna's Instagram.
Yeah, go.
You guys, I'm not thinking it's bad at all.
I don't think it's that bad either, for the record.
It's literally like not bad. Like, maybe like a couple of years ago she was like showing her ass more, but like I think you just look like a beautiful, happy, confident girl. Like, to be honest.
Mackie.
Like,
I will say I hide a few ass pictures in a carousel here or there.
Okay.
So you kind of have to do the dig.
That's the right way to play.
So you have to dig. I mean, I think like the twerking, like you posting yourself twerking can be done. Like, if you're twerking, like somebody wants to post it on their Snapchat private story, fine. But like, I think you posting you twerking on Instagram is over.
Like the story that we posted on Love You Bye when we were on the boat. Don't repost.
Something like, I don't remember what that was.
Like on the boat with Becca.
Oh yeah. Like, I think that type of stuff. Well, that's just a story. But yeah, I think like maybe that is kind of, no one wants to be with that.
Brutal, Mac.
Maybe a small percentage, but like, I don't know.
No one wants to be with that. We can all agree, right?
I hate to use like those like absolute words. So sorry, I mean no one, but like I think people that you're even wanting to attract, like probably like want it, like probably like
a nice guy.
Yeah, like a nice guy. You know, like there's definitely like those guys out there that would like it, but that's not who you want. You want like a happy medium person, which like both of us do. Like somebody who believes in God, loves their family, can also have fun. You're not like walking on eggshells to say a cuss word around them.
Yeah.
But that's not what we want. Happy medium.
A happy medium.
And I think your mom's only point is she just wants to get across like, hey, just make sure that you're aware that like if you complain about being single but also do this, those two things can exist, but make sure that you understand the consequences. You know what I mean? Which I know that you do.
Yeah.
Watching it, I was upset for you because you looked upset, and I just really felt like she was coming at you hard after a couple of blue moons, and I was like, that's not fair.
She does come at me. I mean, our relationship is just like that, though. Like, I'm not offended by it,
for
but
sure.
Yeah, she does definitely lay it on me. I just think that I am just like hoping that there is like that one person. Well, I do believe that there is the one person out there because I believe that God has a plan for me. But like, I just feel like I get sad when I'm single, but then I'm like, none of these men that I've met or know would be able to like literally deal with the things that I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think the singleness and like the unknown of all of it is like very like frustrating, and it's almost like I want to be single right now. Like personally I do, but like I also would love to see that like at 34, 35, like I am able to get pregnant and like I have a baby with the love of my life. Like I would love to know that that's going to work out.
So did that age go up because before you said you wanted to be pregnant?
It went up because now I'm single at 26. and I have
Remember
no
she
prospects.
said she wanted to be pregnant at 30? Or was
I
it married?
I can't anymore.
Yeah, you could. What are you talking about?
I mean, I would love that, but you guys, I'm just trying to not put the pressure on the age anymore. Like,
for sure. No, I love that, but it could happen.
Yes, it could. But like what I'm saying is like I just wish I could see like that it all works out, and like that is where like faith comes in, and like not like hoping that it works out and like manifesting. Like you have to like trust the faith and trust the God that like it does work out in the end.
Yeah.
That's the only way that like you can like honestly be cool and content with it.
With being single? Yeah.
I think it's cool. Like I don't have anyone bothering me. I'm not fighting with anyone. Like it's whatever. Like, but I'm also missing the good parts of a relationship.
Yeah.